Great. All right, what's up, ShotTracker? This is Davion, and I'm here with my man, Klay Thompson. Klay, say hi to everybody. We got tons of viewers on board already watching the Hangout.
What's up, everybody? Thanks for joining us. It's going to be a great summer. Obviously, a great camp ahead. And I look forward to the good times with everybody.
It's great. So what we'll do is we'll go through some housekeeping items before we get started. As you guys know, this is the second annual Klay Thompson Virtual Camp. The last camp, we had just an amazing time. Tons of workouts, tons of shots being put up, people putting in the work. So just a few things to know about the camp, right? The first workout will be released tomorrow morning. You'll get that workout from Klay. We're going to put out Klay's favorite workouts every other day. These workouts are designed by Klay and Charlie. And if you're not clear, there's tons of videos in the app. So just make sure you get all the videos and stuff and you'll be good to go. On the off days, you'll receive a single drill. This is just to keep you loose because the actual workouts coming from Klay and Charlie are pretty intense. Now, feel free to do additional shoot-arounds. We're going to take those into consideration with the prizes. And you have until the 23rd of June at midnight to finish all the assigned workouts. So if you miss one during the week, there's plenty of time to catch up. Now, as usual, we'll have the leaderboard up on ShotTracker, and Klay is going to be watching on the leaderboard to see who's coming after him. And of course, as we always do, we're going to give out a ton of prizes. There'll be about 15 prizes this year, from top 3-point field goal percentage to the most workouts, most shoot-around, best social promoter. You know, Klay, we had a lot of fun with all the social memes and everything that people put out there last year. So we'll see how it goes this year. You have best video. I remember we had a kid shooting in the rain, did a video, putting it out there. He put a mixtape on it. So, you know, you guys have fun with it, and we'll be giving out a ton of prizes. So also make sure Twitter, get ShotTracker, on Instagram, at ShotTracker, because we'll be putting out plenty updates for the camp. So with that said, that's the housekeeping on the app. Sorry, on the camp. Let's get into some questions for Klay. So Klay, you're you know, an amazing season this year, 73-9. I have to admit you called it. I don't know if you remember, but last time you and I did a live stream, you were 3-0. And I think Jordan Boyd asked you a question. He was like, yeah, I could do that. Why not us?
Yeah.
So tell us about the season. Tell us about what happened.
Obviously, a great season. A lot of ups, some downs, but
Definitely.
Just a great season I'll never forget, especially with my teammates. You know, 2 years I had with them, these last two, been the best in my playing career, and the most fun about it is just the fun we had together. Obviously, winning helps that, but just we really enjoy playing with each other.
Yeah.
We all work every day to get better, and it brought us 2 championships. It got us 1. We were real close to getting a 2nd, and really good things ahead in the future. You know, I know everyone in our organization believes that. I believe that, and hopefully you guys believe that.
Of course they believe it. I mean, 73-9.
Yeah.
We didn't get the ship, but you know, I think you guys are going to come back even hungrier, because I know you guys wanted to go back to back, and now you're going to come back even harder this year. I think.
No question. Obviously, made some big moves in the off season. Got a good player to say the least.
He's okay.
He's all right.
He's all right.
A few scoring titles and a few All-Star game appearances will get you excited, but and a couple MVPs. But obviously, a great talent. We're gonna bring him in, and he's gonna be a huge part of our team, obviously, and it's gonna be dangerous when teams see a step on the floor.
The crazy thing is that, I mean, you guys probably have, you know, let's just say, like, the top 4 positions, or that starting 4 positions. Is there even? I mean, it's an amazing starting 4. I mean, so many weapons.
Yeah, and the best thing about it is each one of us don't have really a big ego to get in the way of things. I mean, we obviously all have to have an ego to be good. You have to believe in yourself, but we all put the team first. We're not going to care who gets the leading score every game or who gets the most touches. As long as we win that box column, it's all that matters, because, you know, at the end of the night, at the end of the year, you just want to win. You want to win with your friends. You want to win for your city and just for the overall euphoria of it.
Yeah, so that's a good point, right? If it's one thing that I noticed on the team is that, like, you guys go to who's hot.
Yeah.
If Draymond's hot, and everybody's so excited for the other individuals to score.
Yep.
I mean, you don't see that. I mean, you see that a little bit in the NBA, but not extensively. Yeah. So there's it's a really, really good. We got some guests coming in. Come on in, it's all good. Yeah, but it's a really good opportunity, and I think it's something that makes your team just really exciting. So let's do this. Let's go to some questions. So 13 KENA Kenathon 13 wants to know, what's the biggest challenge in what you had in transitioning from college to the NBA?
The biggest challenge, just the beast of the schedule, man. It was going from playing 2 games a week in college. It was easy to plan out your week. It was easy to get your work in, but when you get to the NBA, you have 3-4 games a week. You got practices. You're flying all over the country, so you really got to manage your time well. And you do have to do it in college, but it's a different animal in the NBA. So that was probably the biggest adjustment. Obviously, style of play was a big adjustment, but that only took me a few games, and then I saw where I needed to go and what I needed to do to be successful.
Gotcha. All right, we got another question here from Grayson Hanukkah. That name sounds familiar, man. This guy's always up on the leaderboard every time in any of these camps. So the name sounds really familiar. Is there a move or area or something that you're particularly working on this summer, or are you just trying to get some reps up?
Trying to work on my pump fake. Just continue to use that in my game. I mean, when I watch film, especially this last year in the playoffs, I got so many defenders flying at me all the time that pump fake can be deadly, whether it's just to get open shot, draw a foul, or get the defense off balance. So I'm working on my pump fake. I'm working on my jump stop, just my pivoting, my balance. I can always get my shot over the smaller defenders. So for me, it's just about staying low and always playing with great balance. So
yeah, you got that quick release too. So by the time they come at you, so if you had that pump fake to the game, when they're on you,
I got the pump. It's there. I use it, but I think it can be one of the best in the league if I just continue to work at it.
That's awesome. That's awesome. From Everett Banks. What do you believe has been the biggest factor in your success?
Probably just my dedication to the game. I mean, it doesn't come hard for me because I love basketball, but it's just never being satisfied, whether you have a good game or two, or win a title. You just can't relax. You want to win as many as you can, and the window's small. Obviously for our team, it's a little bigger than other teams, but even then, you never know. Nothing's guaranteed in this world. So for me, the biggest thing I contribute to my success, just my dedication to the game and just, putting basketball first above having fun and doing leisurely things, but just really focus on hoop every year.
Yeah, I think that's really good for these kids to hear, we had a visitor at the office, also a former NBA player, and one of the things that he was talking to the kids that were demoing the technology is the fact that, he was so dedicated. I mean, he took his first date to the gym and she rebounded for him. That's dedication. It worked out. It worked out really well. She's still around. Yeah. She's a keeper. So, I think that dedication is really important,
Yeah.
Okay, let's see here. DDK7. This is interesting. They're trying to hear everything about you, man. What's your favorite thing to eat for breakfast on game day?
I like an omelet and a waffle. If I get those 2 things, it's going to be a great start of the day. So maybe a smoothie too, a fruit smoothie. You got to get your greens and your vegetables and your fruits in there. So those 3 things. That's
great. So now their second question is that, how does nutrition play into your game? It sounds like it plays a really critical. Especially when you're playing 82 games plus.
And for a pro athlete, you want to just put good foods in your body. Obviously, you're gonna have a bad day or two, but you can't make that a habit. And I learned that in my first couple years in the league. The best players, they ate the same way they trained, the same way they got their rest. They treated eating and nutrition the same as working on your jump shot. So for me, I try to extend my career as long as possible, and it's huge what you put in your body.
So this is a timely question. You talk about learning from the greats that you played with. Brevin wants to know, who do you model your game after?
I mean, it's a lot of guys. I mean, I try to play like myself and play my own unique way. But I watched tape on guys like Ray Allen, Reggie Miller, even Kobe, just to see how they got their shots off. I mean, those are some of the best two guards to ever play. So
yeah,
obviously Michael Jordan's always fun watching him, but he does things athletically we can't do. So I like to watch, Ray Allen and Reggie, just to see how they use screens and their footwork, and I can learn from that.
Yeah. Okay. So Eliza, and sorry if I'm pronouncing your names wrong here. We're just taking all the questions that's coming in. We can't get everybody's questions because we only have a little bit more time. But we're gonna try to get as many questions as possible. Eliza wants to know, how is it playing with guys from different teams on the Olympic team?
It's I really enjoy it, to be honest. We compete against each other for the whole year. We have been doing it for years, our whole career. So, and to unite for our country and just have some time together, it's really fun. You go against these guys every day for 82 games. So to come together and have a common goal just to win gold, it's something I'm really gonna embrace, and it's really once in a lifetime opportunity.
Absolutely, absolutely. All right, Will G, we were talking about that quick release. He's trying to figure out how can he get a quick release also. He was asking, is that something that can be learned?
Yeah.
And what specifically can they do to work on getting that quick release?
Obviously takes strength, but it's just about practice. I mean, mine didn't develop overnight. The more confident with your shot you get, the quicker it's going to be. So it really is just repetition when it comes to a quick release. And it's just about having good form as well. You can't go out there and shoot really fast.
What better for that
shots.
repetition than that ShotTracker, huh?
Yeah, exactly. There's not a better way to chart your progress than ShotTracker. That's why it's such a fun, unique way to train.
That's awesome. Sherry has a crazy question here. I don't even know if we want to ask this one, but Sherry wants to know if you know you're handsome. That's not basketball related at all.
Yeah, I did not know that, but I appreciate the compliment, Sherry. It means a lot.
Sherry, thanks for letting Klay know. All right. Let's see here. I'm going to see if there's questions here. So, Klay, tell me this. One of the questions that I missed here was, you and I were talking about the fact that, man, you guys just added, an incredible player to an already existing list of incredible players.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think that looks like for the league next year? And someone asked here, what was your role in actually, bringing KD on board? Jordan Boyd wanted to know.
Me and a few guys went to go see him, and we just pitched to him what our team could look like for the next 4 or 5 years with him on it. Could be one of the greatest teams in the history of sports. We really commit to it, and I really don't see my role changing that much with him coming aboard. I'm still just gonna be aggressive on the offensive end and defend on the defensive end, and play with great energy for the whole season. So yeah, I think he's gonna infuse real nice with our team, because Kevin's the type of guy who is not gonna demand we give him the ball every possession. He's just gonna play within the flow of the offense. He's obviously gonna be great for us, and it's we're all excited. I think the league is. Some other teams got to be kicking themselves because they missed out on him, but and a little nervous because it's a deadly lineup we throw out there. But we don't expect them to back down. It's going to be every city we go to. This is the best part about it, is it's going to be like a circus is coming to town. It's going to be a lot of hype, and not a lot of players get to experience that during the regular season. So we're really looking forward to it.
Yeah, one of the things that KD said in the process was the fact that. And I see this with you all the time. I mean, for being as great a shooter you are, you and Steph get a lot of open shots.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's one of the benefits that, he mentioned, that the fact that he worked so hard for his shot and playing in this offense and knowing that, they got to stay on you. They got to stay on Steph.
Yep.
And you guys can penetrate. You guys do such a good job of moving the ball that, everybody's going to get open shots.
Oh, yeah. And that's the beauty of our team, is we just try to fling that ball around, and first open guy, let it fly. That's really what it comes down to.
That's awesome. That's great. That's good stuff. So this is an interesting question. What would you tell your high school self now?
I'll tell myself to enjoy the process, enjoy high school with your teammates. It's going to be some of the best times of your life. You'll build relationships that last for a long, long time. And just to play with no regrets. I mean, train like it's your last day every time. Train like you're going to make the NBA. And most importantly, just have fun and embrace the process, because the grind is what you'll remember the most, and the work you put in to become the player you do is what you really remember the work most. And that's what I remember about high school, is just those afternoons in the park, just putting up hours of jump shots and playing my brothers one-on-one, and that's what got me here today.
That's great. That's great. All right, just a couple more questions, and then we're going to close it out, for our 20 minutes here with Klay Thompson. We're in Playa del Rey here, not too far from the beach. Are you doing some water sprints in the beach, man, or in the sand? What are you doing?
Beach workouts, maybe it's a little beach volleyball, throw the football around. It's healthy living by the beach. That's why I love to spend my off season down here, just trying to get.
I think the last time we did it, we were in Manhattan Beach.
Yep.
Now we're in Playa del Rey. Yeah, no, it's great. It's awesome. All right, well, let's go ahead and okay, there's a few more questions coming in. At this time of year, there are obviously a lot of trades. What does it look like when players on your team are traded? I mean, you guys, that's a great question, because you guys had a nice, I felt like when you brought in your second team, you were almost competing like it was the first team, and they gave you, it's not like you guys got a break, but there was no deficit. I mean, you got to build some really strong relationships with some of those cats.
It's really tough. I mean, it's part of the business. I'm happy for all my teammates. They got really good deals. They're in good organizations. They're going to be great. But we'll have those memories together the last 2 years for the rest of our lifetime, and we can we'll always be champs together, which is the best part. We always can reflect on those moments that got us here. So it sucks to see them go, because they're some of my best friends, and we had some great times together. But at the same time, I'm proud of them. They make some great money. They're still playing this game we love. But we'll forever have those memories. So I'm indebted to my guys, B-Rush, HB, Bogut, Mo, Leandro. What else am I missing? I think that's it. So it's tough to see Festus.
Yeah.
And it's tough to see all those guys go, but they'll be my friends for life. And
you all go down the record books,
just because
man.
we're not on the same team doesn't mean those relationships will deteriorate. We'll still keep in touch.
All right, the last question I'm going to take. Now, there's been a whole bunch of questions for Rocco. Can you give Rocco a quick cameo for these folks?
Yeah.
Like all these questions from Rocco, like Rocco's going to answer them. Rocco, come here, man. We'll let Rocco make a really quick cameo, seeing that we got all these questions, man, but then we're done. All right, y'all. Finally, those of you asking all those questions, here's Rocco. He doesn't have anything to say. He's just happy to be here.
Give him away, Rock. There you go.
Awesome. All right, well, for those of you who joined, getting excited again, Klay's favorite workouts will be released every other day. You got until June 23rd to get it done. So, we're going to have tons of prizes, and let's go. Let's have a great workout. Klay, anything you want to finish off just to tell your fans and the people who are joining?
I appreciate you guys joining us. It's going to be a great summer. I'm looking forward to seeing you guys again. Hopefully next time with a gold medal around my neck. So
nice.
That'd be sweet, a little accomplishment. But just keep working. I mean, it's a big summer for everybody, not only me, but for you guys, just to get better. I mean, enjoy the outdoors, enjoy your friends. Summertime's about having fun. But get out there on the court, put some shots up, get on ShotTracker, get on your iPhone or your Android and record your stats, and you'll see the progress, man. If you stick with it day by day and set some goals, it's not huge goals, but it's just goals to get a little better every week. You're going to see so much improvement, and you're going to be very proud with yourself by the end of the summertime. So I'm looking forward to getting better with you guys and just having fun, because this time flies by before you know it. It's going to be the 2017 NBA season again, so I'm excited for you guys to be here with me.
Awesome. Well, we're rooting for you as always. You've made a lot of Kansas City people. A lot of people you know, are rooting for you, and you know, we got mad love for you. We appreciate everything you do, especially for the kids, and it's gonna be awesome. Wish you best of luck.
Yes, sir.
In Rio. Bring back the gold medal. We want to see it.
Trinidad's not in the Olympics. Man.
No, man, I'm here. Why you gotta bring that up? Why you gotta bring that up?
U.S. then.
Yeah, of course. I was gonna go for the. I am a citizen now.
Okay, makes sense.
You bring me back to my days when I was playing on the national under 19 team. It was a fun time.
Oh yeah.
But it would have been nice to be in Rio too.
Yeah.
I can barely get over a credit card now though, so I'm not jumping over anybody right now.
That's right.
All right. Well, yo, we out. Thank you so much, and get to work, y'all. Peace.